welcome back to my channel. Now I feel awkward if you look at me.
Why do you feel awkward?
Don't look at me.
Okay.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nat, and we're doing the birthday special. If you're seeing this today, that means it's my birthday. Sound effects. I want everybody down below to comment happy birthday, and if you don't, I'm gonna be angry. Also, look, I got my nails done. You guys like my nails? Comment down below which one's your favorite one. You can see we have a big change of scenery today. I decided to go touch some grass. I decided to stop living on this thing and get outside. So today's birthday special is gonna be just a little sit down video. It's gonna be 19 things I learned in my 19 years of living. That's right, I'm turning 19, guys. Somebody commented last time that I look, what, 16, 14?
15.
15. That would be 19, almost 20. Do I look 15?
Please say no, guys.
What I'm about to tell you are life lessons that I've been through in my whole 19 years of living, and I think these are things that you guys should know as well. Maybe you're younger than me or you're older than me. I still feel like these are applicable to somebody's life. I'm still getting over my fear of social anxiety because there's people around me and I don't care. Alright, some of these might sound corny, so choosing to tell you these things because they really helped me and they were big life lessons that I learned. Number one, everything happens for a reason. This has been my quote for as long as I remember it. I'm getting this tattooed on me. I swear this is something that I always live by. Now, if you're not a believer of this, or you don't believe that everything's connected or that God is helping you in some certain way, I'm here to tell you, one way or another. You're so loud. I'm telling you here, one way or another, everything in your life has happened for a reason. Now this has helped me cope because I know that no matter what, it's all in God's plan, and I can trust that everything that He's done in my life, it's for His plan, not my plan. And I know that no matter what, it's gonna work out. So for example, I've gone through a lot of big changes in my life, and it's been really hard to grasp and understand all these sudden changes and all these obstacles that I've been through. And yet I've known in my head that it's for a reason. It's gonna make me stronger, and it's always gonna build character. Oh yeah, come. My boyfriend even has it on his shirt. Right there. That's number one. These are not in order, but the first two are in order. The rest are not that much in order. Okay. Second thing I've learned is who cares. Now this has been, what? Are you judging? I have a judger over here in the back of the camera. Like, what is happening? My second lesson that I've learned is who cares. Now if you follow me on TikTok, I kind of post a little bit of cringe videos saying this little life motto of like who cares and stuff, but genuinely, like, who cares? I'm out here filming. Some of you won't even do this. Some of you will be scared and be like, there's people watching me, oh my goodness, I can't do what I want to do because others are gonna look at me. Who the frick cares, bro? Everybody does what they want to do. There's probably people right now listening to me say this because at the end of the day, it's your life, right? At the end of the day, if you stop somewhere, you're like, oh, I really want to take pictures there, but there's too many people. Oh, so you're not going to take pictures because someone's going to look at you? They're going to forget about you in like, what, an hour? Like, nobody remembers anything. Everyone's too focused on themselves to know about you. I'm not thinking about somebody that I saw last week thinking, oh my gosh, they were taking pictures on the street. That's so embarrassing. Even if it's something bigger than that, I guarantee everyone's worried about their own thing. Lesson number 3, trust in God's timing. Again, if you're not a firm believer of Christ, or you haven't given your life to God yet, or you're an atheist, I don't care what you are, right? You have to believe and trust that everything is for a reason, like number one, and secondly, that it's all in God's timing. Now, I've gone through a lot of things where I'm impatient, and I still am. By the way, all these lessons I'm still trying to learn. God's timing is so divine and so perfect that it doesn't compare to yours at all. The way that you want it is not going to happen. The way that somebody else wants it, it's not going to happen. It's going to happen when it's His time, because He knows better. He knows when you're ready. He knows when you can't handle something. Everything that I've been through, I've always looked back and said, wow, I'm so glad it happened at this time and not at this time. Or I'm so glad that this happened before this, you know, because it's all in His timing. He knows divine timing. Lesson number 4, don't revolve your life around boys. Boy in question, come in. I love this man to death, but I am myself without him. He is not my life. Obviously, this is something that everybody has to learn, right? But I'm applying this to my younger self because I've grown, you know, but younger me, that was my personality. It was like I had a crush or I wasn't myself. I had a hallway crush or I wasn't myself. Like, that was my personality. Like, I had to have someone to like me, or I had to like somebody, or else my life wasn't interesting, I wasn't funny. Like, I would just base everything on them. And you know what, how draining that is, because they're not a stable foundation to be like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna put my life on the line for this guy, my own mental health. No, that's insane, right? Even if you're in a healthy relationship, it doesn't matter, because you were somebody before them. So if you guys break up, God forbid, but if you guys do break up, then you're gonna be okay without them, you know? Obviously it's gonna hurt, it's gonna suck, but you have your own life without them, just the same way they had theirs without you, if that makes sense. So all I'm saying is, it's okay to have a little crush here and there, but don't be checking your phone 24/7 to see if somebody has texted you, or if someone's liked your story, or if, you know, anything. Like, just live your life, like, do you. The right person will come to you. Just don't try to get their attention, because they're guys. At the end of the day, they're stupid. Squirrel! Do you guys see that? Imagine the next clip, I just have a squirrel in my hand. Lesson number 5, the pain won't last forever. All of these are kind of connected, but boy, I have been through stuff, right? And this even goes to something small. I remember when I would get my blood taken out, I would just always say, I'm not gonna feel this pain in the next hour. Like, it's just for this second, and that's it, it's over. So same thing when you're at the dentist, or when like something's hurting, you just tell yourself like the pain's not gonna last forever, like it's okay. Now this also goes for your life. Now I have been through like ups and downs. Obviously I was probably being dramatic at the time, but at my time it felt like the end of the world, right? All I can tell you is the pain won't last forever. It might feel like it does, but it really doesn't, because let's just say I'm going through something right now. A year from now I'll be having a different problem, or not the same problem, but it's just not gonna last. But even the pain that you are feeling right now, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's not gonna be forever. It might feel like you're getting sunken into this depressive hole, but it's not gonna last. It's so hard to understand when you're in it, but you weren't in it before, so that means you're not gonna be in it forever. You just have to get out of it, you know? There's ways to get out of it. And I could do a whole video on that, because I've been to therapy, I've been struggling, you know? I was struggling, but not anymore. Let's get that straight. Lesson number 6, don't fit in. Again, all connected to who cares, because I don't know how many times I've tried to fit in. I think in high school I kind of got over that. Maybe when I don't know, I've always been myself, right? But I know that at times, certain situations, I saw what other people were doing and how they seemed to be cool or something. And I just try to conform to it and just go along with what they were doing instead of what I wanted to do. Like, for example, there was this high school party that I typically don't really care for going, but everyone was going, so I was like, well, if they're going, how am I not gonna go? And I went, and the cops went there, and there was a bunch of drugs. I didn't do anything. Don't start. I had not done any of those crazy drugs. That's insane. Like, it was just a crazy environment, and for some reason I had to be there just because everybody was there. I needed to fit in, you know, so I can be known as, oh, I went to a party, so I can say that, right? But you don't. You really don't. You don't need to do anything you don't want to do. Don't fit in, okay? If there's somebody out there that feels that you need to fit in for some reason, for a guy, for a friend group, for school, for a job, you don't. Be yourself. Let that be you. Because other people are being themselves, and for some reason you accept it, but they can't accept you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Makes sense, right? Some people are not gonna like you, some people will. Even if it's one person, that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, you're not there trying to get their approval, right? It's your life, okay? Ooh, this is a good transition. Number 7, be yourself and the right people will find you. I cannot stress this enough. It's so hard to find the right people because some people are just not the vibe. Not that they're bad people, not that they're like anything. It's just some people might not have your humor, might just not have your style, just, you know, might be a bad influence, just not your vibe, right? That's okay. If you continue to be yourself and you continue to do the things that you like doing and showing off your style, or like, I don't know, maybe you have a more edgy style or you're more classic, the right people are going to be attracted to that, right? So I remember when I was in high school, I would see people with styles that I particularly liked, and I was more attracted to them, and I would go up to them and talk to them, and I became friends with them. Same thing in college. I am friends with certain people because I'm like, oh, their outfits are cute, or they give a nice vibe. I say, hey, I like your outfit. Boom, like we start talking and I'll become friends with them. Just be yourself. Be yourself and the right group will follow. Don't try to follow them. Don't try to do all that. Just let them go to you, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
It makes so much sense.
I have to ask for reassurance.
What?
Guys, Dochi, if you're watching this, I don't like you, Dochi.
Dang, bro.
I know, right? All through it, I don't like you. I'm starting beef with you. Lesson number 8, never settle. Ooh, boy. If I tell you how many times I've settled because I thought that's all I was gonna be able to have. Come here again, boyfriend, come here. I hate cars like
They
that.
wildin'.
They're so annoying. He is a prime example of why you should never settle. I never thought I'd find a man like this. Not just his face, but his personality. I never thought I'd find a man like this. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with what I got. I'm just gonna stick with what I have. Okay, you're good. You can go. I for real thought that there's not even just men, right? Like friends or whatever situation you're in. I thought that was it. I feel like a lot of people are like limiting their minds to whatever they're in. Like, this is all I have, so I'm gonna stay here. No, don't settle, bro. There's always better. There's so many people in this world. You think there's not gonna be somebody better out there? It's crazy. I wish I could tell myself this, right? Like, you have no idea how good of people there are out there. Period. In reality, like, that's at the time you don't know, right? At the time you don't feel that comfort of knowing, oh, I could just find somebody else, because you're probably really good in that situation, but there's just like something there that's not like keeping you comfortable, so you kind of want to leave, but you're like, I don't know if I should leave, because what if there's nothing else? Let me tell you that what if is there is something. There is for sure something out there, and you're never gonna know unless you take that risk. So I really do recommend, if you don't feel comfortable, for your own well-being, your own mental health sake, for a living, like, just take the chance and go find better. Don't stay there. You know what I mean, Chili Bean? Number 9, it's okay to be alone. Guys, this is like one of the biggest lessons I've learned, like the most memorable lessons I've learned, because I have been alone for a lot of my life. I was an only child until I was 14, so I was alone there. I didn't have any siblings. I didn't know how that felt until my little beautiful little brother came along. I had to learn to not have siblings, and honestly, a lot of people might find that as like a luxury, and it was, but there's a lot of times where I felt like, man, I could have an older sibling right now that I needed. I wish I can play with them, you know, just little things like that. I've moved schools twice. That was a crazy experience, because it's not that chill where you think you would just find friends quickly and you would just adapt, because literally for most of my high school years I just felt alone. Like alone. You remember that? Alone. Play the clip.
Alone.
That's how I felt most of my high school years, and it really sucked. And I'm not gonna lie to you, being alone does suck sometimes. It sucks when you feel lonely. That's the big thing. I hate feeling lonely. I hate feeling where I don't have anybody, because at the time I was new. I had nobody. Like, I didn't know anybody. Like, I only knew one person, and that person was terrible to me, and I didn't want to go to them. I wanted to go to a friend, and I didn't have any. And I was all alone for my 9th grade, my 10th grade, some of my 11th, until 12th grade I found some friends, and even then I was alone, because we had A and B lunch, like separate lunches, and I had nobody. I would eat in the restroom. I would eat in the halls. I would cry. I would eat on the stairs. I wouldn't eat at all, because sometimes I'd be too scared to go to the lunch cafeteria to get food. That's not the point. My point is, after all that, I finally learned and accepted that being alone is okay, because I do enjoy my alone time. I do enjoy going on little dates by myself, because I do a lot of things on my own. I have to, you know, you have to. It's a part of growing up. You have to drive by yourself, and at times I do just miss my family. I do miss having somebody there, but sometimes I want to be alone now. I'm so used to it, to the point where it's like, you know what, I just want to go eat by myself. I want to go drive by myself. You know, it's kind of nice. You have to find comfort to know that even though you're alone or you feel lonely, you really are not alone. You always got God with you. And that got me to be strong in knowing that I'm never truly alone. I might not have people, but I am never truly alone. That one was a long one, to be honest. This one's a little silly, but it's really true, and it's something my parents have always taught me. Number 10, it's always better to be early than late. And this might sound dumb, because duh, like why would you want to be late? If you're trying to learn like time management, you really need to be there like early. Like always give yourself like 30 minutes earlier. For example, if you're trying to get there like at 10, always try to aim to be there like at 9:30 just in case, because you never know what can happen, like traffic, or you need that extra 30 to like go use the restroom, like I don't know, like something might happen, right? So that you give yourself like that safe time space. And you know, I don't always listen. Sometimes you just want to sleep and you don't have the time. But sometimes when you have that little extra 30 minutes to spare, it's better than just being late the 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all get the vibe. By the way, I'm at UCLA. Like, guys, I come here. Can you believe that? I'm a student here. I wanted to come here actually. The counselor said I could have, but it's an 8% like acceptance rate, and like bro, I'm not about to stress myself out and taking like honors classes and stuff. Like I don't care for a name school. It's really pretty here though. If I were to come to any like university, it's really pretty here. I love it here. It's really nice. Lesson 11. It's okay to lose friends. This goes along with being alone, because I was remembering when I was maybe a senior how many friends I've lost like that. It's crazy how quickly I lost people, like, and for the most randomest reasons too, or no reason. Sometimes people just ghost you and then they unfollow you. Like, what the heck? I thought we were like this. I thought we were cool, bro. Like, what happened? I've lost a lot of childhood friends where I was like thinking that we would be friends for a while. Like, I've known you since preschool. I would have been chill with being friends with you till like forever. But no, you know, sometimes we just grow up and we grow apart, and that's completely okay. You have to understand that friends are temporary and they're there for only a chapter of your life. They're not supposed to be there the whole book, you know? Some people are. Some people come later in the book, but sometimes they're only the beginning of the book, and then at the end they kind of just die off. It's your story though. And it's also your choice who you want to keep and not keep in your life. And lesson number 12 is kind of crazy. It really is that dang phone. And honestly, this one's like one of the hardest lessons to learn, to throw this dang thing away. Last semester, I had a college, I used to call them teachers. I don't know who's like, you're supposed to say professor. He would get mad if I didn't say professor either, or doctor. He was a doctor. Sorry, like sue me. The teacher, whatever the heck. He would say like, throw these things across the world and throw them in a toilet. Like, he would get so pissed. And honestly, he took it a little too far. Honestly, these are terrible. Like, phones are so annoying. I wish we never had TikTok. Is that crazy to say? Is that crazy to say? My boyfriend's literally on TikTok. Life before... Life? Oh?
Huh?
You don't know that audio?
Life.
And then he goes, oh.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh. Oh my gosh. Put the clip.
Life does not. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Anyways, life before TikTok, I can remember was not being on my phone much, and that's what I want. It's so hard to not be on my phone because of TikTok. When we had the TikTok ban, bro, I was ready. I was like, okay, like, I'm done. At least I won't have a reason to get back on it. If I delete the app, there's no point, because I'm gonna re-download this damn thing. There's no point, because my little career here that I want to start is for TikTok. What is your girl gotta do? Be on it, engage, post. And it's like, it's so hard to not just scroll and scroll and scroll. I've learned that it's easier to know and not compare yourself to the people online. It's a little hard, because there's people my age who are like influencers going on brand trips to the Bahamas for Tarte to just promote one stupid little concealer. And their tuition's being paid, and like, it's really hard, right? But again, it's God's timing. Everything happens for a reason. It's His plan. So we gotta apply everything together, right? Right? Number 13. Don't be a pick-me. It's not cute. I don't know who's being a pick-me out there, or if this is just a little voice message to my younger self. Don't be a pick-me. And if you don't know what a pick-me is, let me give you an example. Boyfriend, come here.
Girlfriend?
This is me being a pick-me. Are my hands too small? Let's test our hands.
Different sizes, yeah.
Oh my gosh, your hands are so Your hands are so big. Like, Gael, you're so strong.
Oh my god.
No way.
Man, give me that phone.
No, give me my phone,
No, give me
Gael.
the
Gael,
phone.
stop.
No.
Give me my phone.
I'm gonna hug up.
Okay, get off. I don't know if that was a good example, but basically it's just like trying to get a guy's attention or trying to be cute. It's not cute. Like, there's ways to like be flirty if you really do like a guy. I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. Being a pick-me is not cute. Like, trying to get a guy's attention while like putting another person down. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Trying not to get somebody's attention just because you want their attention is not cute. I just feel like it's not smart, you know? They'll probably won't even like you if you're just trying to get attention like that. I think you know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't really have to explain. I just know that that was me, probably in middle school or elementary or I don't even know, kindergarten. I know, right? Out the womb trying to be a pick-me. Don't people please, number 14. Yeah, don't people please. This goes along with the pick-me. Again, don't settle and don't try to be like, of course I will, or like, blah, blah, blah. If you don't want to do it, don't do it, bro. Don't people please. Don't do things for other people. Do it for yourself. If you want to do it because you genuinely want to do it, then do it. But if you're doing it just because you want their approval, validation, reassurance, like, don't. It's not gonna be a good ending, because at the end of the day, then they're gonna take advantage of it, or they're gonna know like, hey, like, this person listens to me, so I'm gonna tell them to do this and do that. Or you're just gonna always stick to your life pleasing other people and not yourself. Are you living for them? Is your life, were you born to serve other people like that? No, it's your life. Hello? Serve God only, not other people. Hello? Are they gonna save your life? Did they die on the cross for you? No, Jesus Christ did, so only serve him. Thank you. Good night. Mic drop. Alright guys, we're almost done. Thank you for bearing with me. We're almost done. Number 15. Let yourself feel what you want to feel. Let me elaborate. Have you ever been in a situation where you're like not wanting to let yourself feel the way you want to feel? Like, you're kind of like holding it in, and you're kind of like, no, I don't want to be sad, or I don't want to be mad, like blah 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 blah. Just certain things like that, right? Or you're just kind of like sucking it up because you feel like you can, or like you're strong enough to do it. Yeah, don't do that. Because why would you do that? It's your feelings. So if you feel sad, like, it's okay to cry. I don't know if men need to hear this, or I don't know who specifically needs to hear this. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to throw things sometimes. It's different between letting it take over. That's a different thing. But letting it like sit in and be like, dang, like, this really hurts, or like, dang, this is really embarrassing, or dang, this is really cool, I'm happy. Like, let yourself feel the way you want to feel. If you feel a certain way, express it, you know? Again, don't let it control you. Don't let it take over. Rather more, let it sink in. Let that sink in.
Let
that sink in. You know what I mean? Just let it mellow. And then you pick yourself back up, okay? Don't stay there. Number 16, your parents might be right. Listen to them. I know some of you guys don't want to listen to your parents. Neither do I. My lips look crusty. Oh my.
Thirsty.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Refreshing.
For beauty. Listen to your parents. They might be right. Again, not all of you would like to know this, but they've experienced life and they know right from wrong, and they know your little tricks too. At the end of the day, they might know better. It might not feel like it. It might be like it's the end of the world and they don't understand. But as you get older, the kind of punishments they would give you, or the kind of discipline that they would put down on you, is kind of reasonable. I don't know, let's just say that party I went to, right? For example, my parents were not letting me, but I had to convince them, right? I kind of would have done fine without going, but they let me go, and it made me realize, shoot, they were right. I don't like this type of stuff. This is not me. This is not who I am, right? They know better. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, sometimes they can be a little bit like, it's okay. They know better, and maybe try to reason with them and not jump to conclusions, and try to understand where they're coming from and know, like, okay, maybe they're right. I'm just getting a little mad because it's not my way or what I want, you know? Lesson 17. Say yes more often. This one's kind of self-explanatory. I don't do this much, but I have, because I've gotten more social as well. When I get opportunities to go out or like try something new, I kind of say yes if I can and if I want to. For example, during my first semester of college, this girl came up to me and asked me if I wanted to do Bible study. And you know, I feel like younger me wouldn't have, because I'd be like, well, I don't know anybody, this is scary, you're like a new person that I don't really know, and why would I want to do that? Like, I don't know how I'm gonna fit in my schedule. But I was like, you know what, yes, like, I'll do it. Let's fit into my schedule. It would be like a rush, like I'd have to run there sometimes because I wouldn't be there on time. I made it work. It's good to like just say yes more, you know. Number 18, we're almost there, guys. I know you're ready for me to shut up. Number 18, it's more important to be comfortable than anything. Guys, I don't care where you're at. I don't care who it is. I don't care what it is. If you're not comfortable, don't do it. Like, if you're trying to please somebody, this goes back again, if you're trying to please somebody, impress somebody, or I don't know, in a job, or like you just have that gut feeling like, I'm not comfortable, I don't like this vibe, don't do it, bro. You don't have to do it. No one's forcing a gun to your head. Like, just say no. It's okay to cancel. It's okay to be like, hey, I don't want to do this with you. I'm not going to do this with you. Don't feel pressured to do things. Don't feel pressure to impress somebody. It's you. It's your life. I don't know how many times I've tried to impress somebody or do something cool or stupid because I'm like, oh, they're going to like this, so I'm going to do it. I don't know, just something dumb. Even things that you say, like sometimes you're like, why did I say that? Like cussing. I don't cuss, but I remember before, like I would cuss because it's like, oh, they found it funny, so I'm gonna cuss. Like everyone was laughing because I was cussing, so I'm gonna cuss. Like, if you don't want to do it, don't do it, bro. Don't feel like you need to do it. No, be comfortable. Lesson number 19 is pray more. This is something I struggle with every day, and that's why I put it the last one, because it's a lesson that I am still learning as a 19-year-old. Again, if you're not big on faith and you're not big on God or Christ or anything, it's okay. I can do a whole separate video on that. If you'd like to know more, let me know. It's so hard to pray. I don't know why. It's so hard to pray. It costs us nothing. It costs us no money. It costs us nothing. It's literally can be a minute. It can be 10 minutes long. It doesn't matter. It's so good to pray. It's so good to feel comfort and reassurance from God. You might not get an answer. I feel like maybe some people don't do it because they expect an answer. It's like you're talking to the creator of the universe, and no prayer that you send goes unheard from him. You might not feel his presence, and one big problem that I have is I feel stupid. I tell myself, I'm talking to nobody. Like I'm just here talking to nobody. I feel stupid. Like I don't feel anything, the things that people are telling me that they feel. It just feels like I'm by myself, you know? And that's okay, because sometimes you're not always gonna feel that. You can't go based on feeling. You have to go based on the truth. And the truth is that he's always there and always listening. That's all I have for my lessons. I hope you guys enjoyed my 19 little lessons. Let me know if you guys like these little sit down videos, or you guys like my little fast-paced videos. Again, wish me a happy birthday. My one birthday wish that I want from you guys is just to support. A like or a share or a comment or a subscribe would be more than what I can ever want, to be honest. Your support means so much to me. Thank you. I'm so glad to God that I have another year of living, that I'm healthy, that I'm alive, that I'm happy, that I have an amazing boyfriend. Ding! He drove me all the way over here. He's the best. Alright, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next one.
If you guys want to go support me, my name is Gael Films. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. My stuff will be right here or down below in the description. And yeah.
Bye!
Subscribe to the channel.